Hi everyone, this is Anthony Rees from the HPE Cloud team, and today we're going to have a quick look at the UI of DCOS, so Data Center Operating System, and this is the Community Edition. So we'll just sign in, and this one's using Google to authenticate, but you can use GitHub or sign in with your Microsoft credentials as well. And as you'll see, when you log in, you're faced with the dashboard, and the dashboard's going to give us a summary of the CPU allocation of all of our nodes, the memory allocation, so how much are we using, and disk allocation. And it'll also give us a bit of an indication as to our services health as well. So currently we've got a Marathon load balancer, Marathon user, Spark, Zeppelin, Cassandra, and it'll give you an update in terms of the services health. It'll also tell you how many tasks you've got running, and it'll also tell us how many nodes we've got in the environment as well. So this particular environment has 6 nodes. And if we were to drill down a bit further, so we can see the exact services that are running here, and we can drill into the services as well. So if we want to go and see more details on Marathon itself, we can get an idea of the tasks that are running, the configuration of this particular Marathon environment, and we can even go to a debug level as well. And of course, you can open the services from this particular area. It'll pop up in a new window as well. And as you'll see here, so Marathon from a user perspective will appear up and running and allow you to be able to create applications and add those applications in, create groups, see CPU size, memory, etc. From a networking perspective, you're able to see the virtual networks that you create. This particular environment, obviously we've only got one, and of course nodes. Nodes are of course quite important from the data center operating system perspective. As I said, this particular environment's got 6. We've got 6 nodes currently running. And to the right hand side, you can see the amount of CPU that we're using on each one of the nodes. 2 of the nodes, of course, are currently not being utilized. And you can also see the memory utilization of those particular nodes as well, and the disk that we're using. The universe is a graphical user interface perspective in terms of the applications that you can, and packages that you can go and deploy. So of course you've got your standard supported ones here, but you can also deploy from the community as well, and there's a number of different community packages that you can go and deploy. You know, everything from Bitbucket to Ceph, right down to Elasticsearch, etc. So if you're to deploy something from the universe, it's very, very simple. You simply just select the install package. It'll come up and ask you if you want to install it. I'm just going to deploy Jenkins. So obviously Jenkins is just a CI CD tool. And then if we go back and check in services, we should actually see that has started, and you can see that it's that currently obviously it's still deploying, so it's seeing it as unhealthy at the moment. It'll take a little while to deploy. And then once it does, we should be able to get into it and actually be able to see Jenkins itself running. So Jenkins is now deployed, and we can now go and check on that too. So let's see if it's come up. Yes, it has. So it's up, and then obviously we can create new jobs within Jenkins, and all of the standard project-based applications that you might want to do within Jenkins itself. So from a UI perspective, DCOS quite powerful in being able to give you a visual representation of the nodes within your environment. This particular version that we're running on is the community version. It's 1.8 in terms of its distribution, and hopefully this gives you a bit of a quick insight into the user interface perspective of Jenkins, of DCOS, and a simple deployment of Jenkins. And later on, I'm going to take you through a second demo, and we'll use the command line for that and deploy some applications. So hopefully this has been interesting for you, and we'll have more information about DCOS coming up. Thanks very much for your time.